Welcome to the War Room. My name is Jeff Lambert, and you can follow me on Twitter at JeffLambert77. I'm here with my co-host, Mr. Ryan Steerfoss. You can follow him on Twitter at Foss534. What's up, Ryan?
Not much, man. Right, just keep diving into this year's draft class.
Yes, sir. As always, the War Room is brought to you by the Dynasty Trade Calculator. Stop guessing and start calculating. Get Dynasty Trade Calculator for only $15 a year by visiting goingfor2.com/DTC. Tonight in the War Room, like always, we'll be breaking down one Dynasty prospect per show, and we'll do it in under 10 minutes. Tonight's player is none other than running back Travis Etienne from Clemson, 5'10", 210 pounds.
Strengths and weaknesses.
Ryan, give us the strengths and weaknesses for Etienne.
First things first, Etienne is he is one of the most explosive running backs, if not explosive players, in this year's draft. He's got an incredible 0 to 60. His burst is out of this world. As soon as he sees it, he's top speed like that. He runs very well outside, and he does really good in that spread offense in Clemson. What we saw one of the concerns coming into the season with him was lack of receiving in the past, which I think he kind of put the kaputs on this year, where he actually performed pretty well in the passing game. He worked well in dump-off situations, swing passes, stuff like that, where you can keep him on the field all three downs, which is something we always look for because we want guys who are going to stay on the field at least 60% of the time, and he has enough receiving ability to do that. With his running, he's very big play dependent. He's gonna have some frustrating performances where you may see 10 runs under 3 yards, but then he'll break a 60-yard run in the game. So you're gonna see these games where you may not get that production till the end. You're holding your breath because he can't be shut down. He struggles between the tackles a little bit. Short yardage situations, he's not great, which may limit his touchdown upside. Where you can see another back come in the short yard situations I don't want to see, but it's something that's in his realm of possibilities with him. So he has great speed, top end speed, great balance. He kind of bounces off guys. He's not as creative in the open field, so I don't love when he has a guy one-on-one. If he can't get the edge on him, he doesn't make him miss a ton. So I'd like to see some little more creativity when he runs. But he's a good running back, man. And in the right offense, he could be really, really impact player.
Nice. I like it.
Who, where, and when.
All right. Who, where, and when. We'll go with the who. Who is your player comp?
So my player comp for Travis Etienne is somewhere between Kenyon Drake and David Johnson. Like, we can see that. I know they both kind of play for the same team, same coaches. They fit that system where they have that huge speed. If you don't remember, David Johnson's rookie year was a kick returner for Arizona before he got the chance to run. And Kenyon Drake was kind of moved in the same way. Like, they went off of these games where they're getting 10 carries and surviving on big plays and kind of evolved from there. And I think you get him in the right system. He's so good. But if you see him like you saw Kenyon Drake in Miami, he may struggle and then break out when he goes somewhere else.
Keep him away from Adam Gase. That's basically the rule of thumb.
Keep the world away from Adam. Keep the world away from Adam Gase.
Definitely. All right, where do you want to see him land? What kind of team you want him to see on?
I want to see him in an offense that's really spread out. I know we were joking before the show about San Francisco, your team, because every running back goes there, but he's perfect for that. He runs that zone where he can find that hole either in the stretch zone down the field or right there, one cut and go. I like him there. I like seeing him like Atlanta in the second round, where you have this offense with good receivers, spreads the ball around, where he's not going to get a ton of carries, but when he does, he's going to see empty boxes and huge running lanes. So I want to see him in a high-powered offense where he doesn't have to be the focal point, where he just gets holes and takes complete advantage.
I like it. I've actually heard his player comp. You mentioned the Atlanta Falcons. I've heard a player comp of Devontae Freeman. What do you think of that player comp if he fit there with Atlanta like Freeman did when he was there?
I like the usage wise. I think Freeman was more quick than fast, where Etienne's the opposite.
Fair.
He's more big play, fast. Because Devontae Freeman ran strong between the tackles. He was able to get low. He was more bursty. He didn't have a ton of huge place potential, where you could see Etienne, who may run in the 4.3s, probably will because we're doing pro days, not combine. He's going to run the 4.3s, where he can break off a 90-yard run immediately.
Nice.
Like, he has hold your breath speed.
All right, let's go with Win. When are you taking him in your dynasty drafts?
In all reality, he's probably going to go top 5. I have a hard time seeing him not as my running back 2, running back 4th or latest. Like, I want to see his landing spot before I draft him.
Yeah.
And I want to see him in one of these offenses like we saw. If we see him in a place where they're grinded out offense, or they're kind of condensed, they run like older formations, like I formations. I don't love it. I want to see him spread out where they can get him the ball in space. If we see him there, he could skyrocket up there and be a top 3 player. But its floor is still pretty good, but I still want to see his landing spot before I'm really confident anywhere.
Nice.
The bottom line.
All right, what's the bottom line of Mr. Travis Etienne?
Bottom line at the end, he's going to be a starting running back in the NFL, and his floor is probably a low to mid running back too, no matter where he lands. He's going to have those big games. He's going to give you a 30-point PPR game in 1 week. He may have lower ones after that. Right landing spot though, he has top 7 potential. Like, if you get him the right offense, he could be a top tier running back who we're drafting high. I don't see a situation where I take him number 1 for the running backs, but it could possibly at least cross my mind a little bit at some point in the right area. So I think he has a nice floor to him, but it may not be consistent week to week performances. But he's gonna be somebody you want on your fantasy too.
Nice, I like it. All right, guys, wrapped up the War Room tonight. That was Travis Etienne. For Ryan, I am Jeff. We will see you next time.